All right, and number 10, it tells you that the shadow of a redwood is 532 feet. They want to know the height of the tree if the angle of elevation to the top of the tree is 25.7 degrees. So here we're going to assume that the tree grew perpendicular to the ground. We're looking for the height of the tree. This would be the ground. Shadows appear on the ground. So that's where the 532. The angle of elevation to the top of the tree is this angle right here. So that is 25.7. And they want to know the height. So the height is opposite. The shadow on the ground is adjacent. So that would be tangent of 25.7 equals h over 532. To get h by itself, we'd multiply both sides by 532. So we're going to go to our calculator. We're going to make sure that it's in degrees. It is. So then we're going to do 532 times the tangent of 25.7. And you get 256.03. And that was in feet. So that's the height of the tree. Number 12. You're given the tangent value. You're told that sine is less than 0, and they want to know the cosine value, or they want to know all these. So we know this, and therefore we know this. It stays negative, it just flips. We're also told that sine is negative, which means cosecant's going to be negative. Also, since sine over cosine is tangent, which is negative, and sine is negative, the only way we can take a negative number and divide it by something to make it negative is if this is positive. So therefore, cosine is going to be positive, and so is secant. I'm going to use that tangent information to sketch a triangle really fast. There's my variable x. My opposite side is 4. My adjacent side is 3. My hypotenuse then is 5. So the sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosecant is the reciprocal. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And secant is the reciprocal. In number 15, they want to know the rate. If you take $3,500 and after 5 years it doubles, it's in a continuous formula. So the continuous formula is this, which is your final amount, P, which is your initial, times e to the RT. So $3,500 starts out in the account. After 5 years, it doubles. They want to know the rate. If it doubles, that means after 5 years, there's $7,000 in the account. To solve for R, we divide both sides by 3,500. Take the natural log of both sides. Divide by 5. So the natural log of 2 divided by 5. This is going to give us R. And then if you want to change that to a rate, this is R. A rate is a percentage. So we have to move this over twice, so you get 13.86%. For 16D, this question was about the domain. So remember, for domain, we assume it's all real numbers unless it's explicitly stated, like it says x cannot equal. Nope. There's a denominator, ding, ding, ding. There's an even root, nope. Or a log, nope. So our only issue here is the denominator, so then you have to stop and think, what is it about the denominator? Oh yeah, the denominator can't equal 0. So x cannot equal 7. So it's all real numbers, but we have to cut out 7. So to write that, we say negative infinity to infinity. Whoops, this gets parenthesis. We're not including 7. And then we're picking right back up at 7 and going out to infinity.